Hello everybody, welcome back to Urban Sprawl. I'm No Spring Chicken and this is episode 12. Hello buddy. Today I've got two tasks. One is to fix up the road system, give that a bit of a facelift, and to build a blacksmith's. So every town needs a blacksmith, and this one actually doesn't have a blacksmith, so I'm going to build one. I've designed a building in my test world and I've already laid out a place for it. But what we need first is stone. I'm going to be using some stone brick for the roads. Not a lot, I don't need too much, but I do need to go and get some stone, so I'm going to be using my Silk Touch pickaxe and we're going to go down into the mines and get some stone to begin with. So let's go. So the roads are finished, and I can tell you now it makes a huge difference to the look of the place. I'm really liking the different feel that it's given. So that's part one of this episode. The second part is to start working on the Blacksmith, which is a building that is going to store some of my resources, so some of my building materials, plus have the villager trading. And it's going to be a design of my own, and let's get to it. Happy seasons, everyone. I've finished building my blacksmiths and got back on the computer this morning, and all the chests have turned back to presents, so I thought it's seasonal. I've just built a little Christmas tree and put some presents underneath it. So I hope you all have a lovely time of year. Spend it with loved ones, and if you're going anywhere, please be safe. There's my little Christmas tree. Let me show you the blacksmiths. So there's the enchanted objects and potions building. I found a wandering trader who was selling the white moss block, the pale moss carpet, and I had to buy some. I think it gives the potions shop just that little bit more of a mystery, and I put some cobblestone, the mossy cobblestone, at the front door, thinking it gives it the idea that, well, potions can be pretty nasty, so the potions are starting to have an impact on the environment. So I've put a few of those pale moss carpet pieces and the mossy cobblestone to give that feel. Here's the blacksmith. Now, I'm very pleased with this. I'm very proud of myself. It is a design that I've come up with myself. It's got a raked roof, thinking blacksmiths often have a lot of heat, so you want the heat to be able to rise and leave the building as much as possible. So we've got a raked roof, and I can't quite show you from here. I'll show you inside maybe. But the roof has got the gaps in it to let the air come through and move around and get the heat. Oops, sorry, buddy. And let the heat move out of the building. So we've got obviously the fireplace. We've got the smithing table. We've got a few workers in here. We've got the cauldron. We've got the stone. Is it a grindstone? We've got some armour on display. My little dogly sitting well behaved back there. We've got, geez, it looks weird with the presents. We've just got some storage for odds and ends. Lots of materials being stored in here. We've got lots of chain and iron bars on display to give it that well-used feel. We've got some iron and some raw iron. So, yeah. And I had to put some glowberries in here. So this is the work area, and this is sort of the area where the villagers have their wares on display. So we've got the armour stands with the armour. Got some more pots, and the outside I've put a little edging around the blacksmiths, so it does look well grounded. It's not just sitting on the ground. It is very well built. It's a strong structure, and I used the mangrove roots as a bit of a wooden wall. I thought that was interesting. It just gave it a different feel, and of course the campfire roof. And yes, I have done them all higgledy-piggledy because I wanted them to feel, or to give it that rugged look, the rustic look. So I need to put some slabs just there. So yes, there's my, I'm calling it a blacksmith's, and it's got a lovely big chimney around the back. I have used the walls again to give the building a bit of a less square look. It's just brought the corners in a little bit, which I think is quite nice. So especially on the chimney, I like the way the chimney's got some dimension to it rather than just being a big block. So I've done that on all the corners of the building, as you can see. Yeah, so there's my blacksmith. Very proud of that. I like it a lot. And as I get more resources and things, you can imagine there would be things stored outside a lot. Okay, so and I have done the roads. So I didn't want too much texture, otherwise it can get a bit too busy, especially given that it's like the road network goes right through the city and out into the burbs. So I've just used the stone brick and cobblestone, but I've also put in some of the mud brick just to give it a bit of variation in colour. And I like it. I think it makes it look more like a city rather than a village, which is what it started off. And as you can see, the roads just peter out as they get out of the building area. Yeah, I like it. And every now and then I've chucked in some stairs just to make it a bit easier to get around. So there's my Christmas tree. This one's oxidising very nicely. I don't know if the other ones will, given that they're making contact with different blocks. So, but that's okay. We can just have a couple of them oxidise. Yeah. Where to from here? I have started working out this way, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because it's going to be a big job, and I'm in the Christmas mood already, so I might be taking a break over Christmas. But I've just remember earlier I said this is a lovely lush area and it could be used for the upmarket area. So I have started terraforming out this way, but I don't want to start building just yet because I don't want the buildings just to sit empty. This little gash in the ground here was a natural formation and it looked like a waterway. So I'm going to put water in this and have it flowing out and down to meet the river. So we'll have a bit of a water feature. But yeah, I haven't started building out here because it's a long way from town and I don't want the buildings just sitting empty. So I've already flattened this area out, cut the trees down. So I was thinking this area could be for the really wealthy people, and they can have some really lovely big mansions. I thought we'll build the city out, wait till it meets the roads a bit more, and then I'll start working out that way. Okay, so I've got a rough plan of where the roads are going to go and meet. It's getting very dark. Speaking of getting dark, when I was doing the road the other day, I noticed my mending villager can't be found. So my mending villager must have been hit by a zombie or something. I can't find him anywhere. I'm hoping he's not the guy in the boat. I guess it would be good to have a mending villager that's healed because he'll give you cheaper rates, but yeah, that might be him there. I don't know, but I've lost my mending villager. I'm a little bit sad about that. He did survive for some time, just roaming around free. So yes, I've taken his lectern away. I did try breeding up another one and getting mending back, but I just gave up really. Old bloke's horse is wandering off. He's not a very fast horse, not at all, but that's okay. Maybe next to the blacksmiths I might need to make a stable. I don't know if there's much room. Yeah. Because I don't want to attach it to the blacksmith building. Yeah, there might not be enough room there to have villagers walk through here as well. And iron golems. Remember, you need to leave a 2-block space for an iron golem to get through. I'll have to think about that. But I should build a stable to put old bloke's horse and bring down some of my other fast horses. I just like having my horse ready at hand. So he's not going to be put in a stable, I don't think. So every now and then I feel like going for a walkabout, and he's right just there. So he's not too far to go to access. That's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. Like I said earlier, I hope you have had a lovely seasonal break to the year. And I shall see you again next episode. Bye.